Good morning, everyone. Atma Namaste. Welcome to the Thursday session. So we all start always, for all those who are new, we always start with a small prayer. We call it an invocation. So for that, just sit comfortably. Take a few deep breaths, slowly, deeply. Inhale, exhale. When we inhale and when we exhale, just be aware of your breath. Close your eyes. And let's intend that as I exhale, I'm letting go of all the stress. I'm letting go of all the worries, the tension related to the task list for the day. So in a way, as I'm exhaling with every exhalation, I am letting go of all the connections with whatever I have been doing before. And as we inhale, just intend that with every inhalation, I'm collecting my scattered consciousness, gathering it all back to the present moment. I'm completely in myself right now. Be aware of your body. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your existence. Mentally or verbally affirm, we are one. We are one. We are all one. There is only oneness. To the great Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chopak Sui, to Lord Bodhisattva Meling, to Lord Melchizedek, to all the spiritual teachers, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, the central sun, to our guardian angels, the angel assigned to the Triangle's blessings team, the beings taking care of our home, our family, our lineage, the beings of conductivity, connectivity, technology, the beings of light who are present in our rooms right now, and all the other beings because of whom we are here. We are very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep respect, lots of love and a humble heart, we thank you all. We thank ourselves. We thank everyone in full faith. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You may gently move your fingers, move your toes, and you can open your eyes. So all those who are new, who have joined for the first time, so we do Archangel meditation, which is in the voice of Master Nona Castro, one of the 8 acharyas of pranic healing. And I think this meditation is her creation. We have taken due respectful permission from her to do the Archangel meditation in a group, but we are not allowed to share the recordings on the social media. So we record the session, whatever we do before and after, and we don't record the meditation per se. and we uploaded on Facebook and also on YouTube, so that all that has been shared before and after can still be uh, taken into consideration by those who could not join during the live session. All the requests for the Hindi, I'm sorry, because the all the audience is from all over the places, and not everyone understands Hindi. So the medium of the language would be in English. Okay, so somebody or all those who have that thing know that the language is English. I don't understand. Just listen. The logical mind is incapable of understanding and comprehending everything, but our system does. And that is why a lot of time we chant mantras, we listen to songs, we listen to music, which make no sense, but we like it. So my prayer is that all those who are listening, it doesn't matter how much the logical mind is making sense of it, but I hope the energy helps you. So what we do before the meditation, we always just have a small uh, kind of a talk on some random topic, whichever comes for that day. And we get certain understanding related to life, related to us at times. And then we do the meditation. So for today, uh, it came already 2 days ago to me to talk on this, or let's say to share this perspective. So before I share with what I wish to or intend to, I want to ask this question. When you look around yourself, when you look around and see life, what do you think, or what do you notice, or what have you noticed is the most focused situation, or let's say most focused, most talked about issue or topic in the world? What do you think, according to you? What is that is commonly talked about, pondered on, shared in the world, not just in one country, but it's a common theme all across. Anyone, any guesses? Money, politics? Yeah. Nature, food, money. Okay. How about the wrong that's happening around? It can be in any direction. How about that all that crime that's happening, all that not good things that exist? Do we agree that there are less sharings of the good things and more focused is on what is not right, what is negative, who is doing what wrong? And everybody is very interested in the spice to know, because somewhere or the other, whenever we saw that somebody has made mistake, it gives us a chance to just take out all the negativity that's stored in us and put that person in a pedestal, at a pedestal, and just throw all the criticism. This is bad, that is bad. And that's why most of the time when we come across people, and most of the times even us, we end up speaking something like this, that we can't trust anyone in this world. Yes, do we agree? More or less. I'm not saying everyone, but that's the majority. That world is bad, people are bad, and you cannot just trust anyone. You never know. Yes? So be aware of all of that I'm saying, that how true it is that there is more negativity in the world than positivity. There is more distrust than trust. We agree, right? That's how a general mindset is. Now I'm going to ask you one question. Not one, a series of questions. From where do you get your grocery? From where do you get the fruits and the vegetables? From where you get the drinking water? Do you go to restaurants and eat? Do you travel by rickshaw or auto or taxi, Uber, Grab? Do you travel by bus, train, aeroplane? You have kids in the family. We love them and we want to protect them. How many of your kids go to play school? They go to schools, colleges. How many of you are on rent? How many of you are in a different country or a different state? Colleges, universities. How many of your kids are staying away? Probably in a hostel, in a rented apartment. And all these people who are involved in the process, how many of those people you know in detail? Oh, I forgot to mention the doctors, the medicines, the chemist, the beauty products, the helper that comes to your home, the pet that you have, the spiritual school you are in. If you look around, the world is running on faith. Every person, every being, everything that we use is based on faith. How many of us know about the pilot? When we go, we all love to go on vacations, right? How many of us are aware of who the staff is, who built the building of that hotel, of that resort, villa, etc., etc. We say don't trust on strangers and we book everything online these days. Literally online. Products comes Amazon, we don't even know the seller. What best we do is we see the reviews of whom we don't know. We don't even know. Forget about somebody whom you know and you're believing their words. And yet we say there is so much of distrust and negativity. The fact is there is far more goodness than the otherwise. But it is the human mind who thrives to find something negative. So if we really don't have faith and if we really don't trust, we cannot survive a single day. I can't even drink the water because I don't know the water where from it is coming. I don't know the filter I'm using. Who used what? I am just believing on the advertisement. Vijay sir is saying not true. Which part? I don't understand. Can you elaborate? Don't we trust and just we go ahead with life? In fact, we marry. We get married, we get our kids married, everything based on trust and faith that this person is good. And then comes a series of everything else, which says, oh my God, I trust the wrong person. And then we just keep on chanting. Now, let's say all those who believe or feel that no, I have been betrayed a lot of time. It's difficult for me to trust anyone. I want you all, can you just try and count how many times you have been betrayed and how many times you were being supported by somebody you trust? Which number is greater? We need to be alert. We can't just keep on trust. Oh no, I'm not saying trust blindly. Did I say that trust blindly? I'm saying on the trust and faith, that's how the world is working. Darshna ji is saying betrayals are more, literally. Your parents betrayed you, the friends betrayed you. Everything that you eat, everything that you do, everything that we, even the clothes for that matter, everything on the basis of some kind of faith, some kind of trust that we have. It is not possible. We cannot survive if we are just being betrayed. It's not possible, seriously. Because the life is created in a way where there is a lot of good that keeps us going and a lot of test that comes in not so good way. But it's not like every breath is a test. No. If that is so, we'll not be able to feel the difference. We'll be just fine with the betrayals. It is just because we have happy moments, that's why we can have the intention, that intensity of, oh my God, how much painful it is. If it is constant pain, that will be a part. It's normal. So everything that's there continuously, it becomes normal. That's why even for the terrorists, they have the team built on trust. Even the one who steal, they are efficient because of the trust on each other. So the life basis is all the qualities of the divine. And all the opposite things help us grow and learn. So it's not about blindly trusting. That's why we say that the one of the quality of divine that we all have is of the light aspect, which differentiates between right and wrong. And this, what I'm saying, is also under the influence of the light that I can see, oh my God, oh, that's true. There are more people who are good compared to the people who make bad, wrong choices. But the ones who made wrong or bad choices, they have so much of will in them that they are sometimes, much more powerful and strong and more productive and better in getting results than the ones who are really nice. Because one other aspect of this spirituality, I understand that a lot of us who feels that being good, being nice is somebody that who has to be compliant with everything. Oh no, I'll be just kind with you. So it's okay if you betrayed me or if you made, I'll not raise voice. This is against it. So that's why we have self-defense. That's why we have law and order. That's why we have the quality of God that is related to Shiva, the power aspect, which is the creative destruction, right? Okay, anyways, why I'm saying that? Because when I was reading, and I like reading, I read a lot. So I came across one thing which says that when we realize the necessity of cultivating an attitude of optimism, we understand that a hopeful mind is the greatest of all medicine. And a constant reiteration of a resolution to overcome the present ills is better than all the medicine in the world. In a very simple word, it is saying that when you look around and when you understand, hope is something that is the greatest medicine of all. So a person, if we say there are two people going through same kind of health challenges, let's say, exactly same, nothing different, but one has hope and another is just drowning with fear and criticism and everything, the one with the hope will show better symptoms, better health, better chances of improving and dealing with those situations. And the one who was just cribbing or who was just wallowing down in, oh my God, what big problem is, and I don't see, that person becomes really, really dull. And that's why I think if we look around, all those who are the ones who have more faith and hope, you see, even if they have challenges, their body does not show that much. You see, really, looking at you, listening at you, we can't really understand what's going on. And then it is also mentioned that one is in constant pain, suffering acutely. It is perhaps very difficult to maintain an attitude of optimism. So it is true that it is difficult when we see that there are so many challenges, and then, somebody's asking to have hope. Nevertheless, the magic formula of the Savior applied to health will help us to overcome in time. So somebody who just says, no, I think maybe the divine has some plans. Maybe this thing is teaching me something. And I'm very sure I am one of them. And that's why I'm saying I'm very sure. And I have more people around me. For us, it is difficult to lose hope. So no matter how bad it is, and sometimes, when you have hopeful, now this is another story to the people who are somebody who really have a lot of hope and faith, that when things are going on bad and bad, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, and you are amazed with people who are just losing hope one after the other. And then you come to a point where you want to be really angry with God, like, oh my God, come on. I am being so good. I'm trying to do my best. Still, your tests are not ending. And then I think still we just, I don't know how to put it in words. We come to a point where we say, oh my God, what hopeless personality I am. I cannot stop having hope. How many of you have experienced that? I'm sure there must be a lot who are here. That it is kind of that connection with hope is so much that no matter when everything seems dark, still that slight hope is still there. But then when we keep on going, that one string, one little candle flame of hope, it pulls us out. And then probably the same people next time, they don't acknowledge yet, but the other time they listen and give more importance to when we say something. Yeah, thank you for sharing and affirming. So I'm just saying all of this. If sometimes some people says no with very logical answers, see, it is so much bad. Ask the person from whom you got your home built. From where did you buy your property, where you're living? Who are your workers? From where is the electricity coming? Who was the plumber? Who was the one who made all the fittings? Are you aware of all the details? Maximum things we have no clue. We have no clue. We just trust, including that doodh wala bhaiya, no, the milkman who comes. We have no clue. Resto is a big time. We do not know what is happening in that kitchen. And we spend so much. So next time when you feel that the world is wrong, just look around. Look at the air condition, the electricity, everything. I don't even know who put what in this material on the wall, that's on the ceiling, that's there on my head. I don't know if I have trusted the wrong person. This one falls on me. I have no clue. So we work with faith. It doesn't mean we don't use our discernment. It just means that there is more hope and there is more faith. And that's how the world works. Now, I know a lot of you are in a field which is related to healing, where somebody comes to you for some kind of help. And that is why I'm really reading this out, because this is very important. So this is by the author Max Hendiel, and this is the advice to healers. And when I'm saying healers, let's take into consideration everyone who is participating in any way where somebody is coming to you with some kind of problem. So whether you are therapist, healer, counselor, anyone, doctor including that. So it's like, never tell a patient a discouraging fact. Never tell him with impending crisis are due. Never predict sicknesses at a certain time. Never predict death. It does not mean that you don't tell. We don't predict death at all. But the thing is, even when you are sharing some kind of facts that are very important, like some very logical people will say, okay, so somebody has diabetes and I don't tell they have diabetes. I'm not saying no in that case. No, my Archangel meditation will begin in next few minutes. But the thing is, whatever you do, don't take hope, because the hope is something that is that thing which has the tendency to bring in miracles. And that is why in this world, we have cancer survivors. If you look for any kind of severe ailment, you will always find there are cases where they have completely recovered, no medication. Yes or no? The difference is of the hope which makes the person keep on going and not follow and get, literally lose everything. So it is a grave mistake, almost a crime, to tell a sick person anything discouraging that takes the hope out. So definitely say there is diabetes, but also say that if you do this, and if you are happy, there is a possibility. And I have come across amazing doctors who say 90% this is going to happen, 10% there is God. But for the dying one, that 10% brings a lot of a lot of solace and comfort and help the person to just strive again. Otherwise, it's very easy to just give up and drop. Yes, thank you, Hassan, for sharing the name. It is Occult Principles of Health and Healing. So when you read good books, a lot of times we understand, and I think a lot of good books when we read, it helps us understand how to discern, because right and wrong for everybody is different. So when you read, when there is more of wisdom, we tend to understand what is that right, that is right for everyone. The right from the righteousness. Like for example, stealing is right. So when we say something, slapping somebody, is it right? Inspiring somebody, is it right? So whatever examples I'm saying, if you notice, there is no dependency on the perception. There is no dependency on the perception. It is true in all caste, creed, religion, everywhere. That's how we say, right? Anyways, I hope the words shared will help us look at life little differently and help us to, whenever you feel really low and down and fearful, then the faith, like when you look around, you say, no, there is still faith. I still have the fruits and the vegetables on my plate, and I'm eating on faith. When we inhale faith in this way, we experience more health. And it is not, I'm not talking about blind faith. I'm talking about faith. I'm talking about hope. Okay. So let's close our eyes and we'll do our meditation together. It's a guided meditation. So all those who are new, you will just know it. It's just required. It is better if you are sitting. But if somebody's saying, I am very sick, it's okay. Just be in a comfortable position. Sitting is always better when we do. It is fine if you have legs crossed. It is fine if you are sitting on a chair. It doesn't matter. Okay. And then just close eyes and just listen and follow. And I hope we all have a wonderful experience. Put your hands in front of your heart, facing outwards. We'll chant the mantra Om. 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 The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the human race, the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it. Oh, oh, oh. We'll chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra of compassion and mercy, the mantra of Buddha Kwanyin, and share the blessings. Just have faith that as you chant and share the blessings, everyone whom you are concerned with, everyone who is connected to you, will receive. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all eight directions, above and below, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kwanyin, by Bodhisattva Meling, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, with wisdom and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from all unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you so much, Lord God, for blessing all the great, great beings, all the spiritual teachers, the messiahs, the nature beings, the higher beings, the elders seated beside the throne of God, all the beings of light present in our rooms right now, all those beings who are constantly helping the creation. May all these great, great beings be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. In God's name, so it is. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still, be aware, be receptive, and be generous in sharing the blessings that's flowing through you. To the great Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokuksui, to Lord Bodhisattva Mailing, to Lord Melchizedek, to all the spiritual teachers, to all the holy gurus, masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. The hierarchy of angels, the spiritual sun, central sun, our guardian angels, the angels assigned to the Triangles Blessing team, to today's session, the beings of faith, hope, of discernment, the beings of wisdom, the beings of love, the beings of mercy, the beings of healing, the beings of upliftment, inspiration, the beings of knowledge, the beings of humility, the beings of receptivity, the beings of light in our rooms right now, the beings of technology, connectivity, resources, and all the other beings who have been there in our lives in the session today and who will continue to be there along, guiding us, helping us. We are very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your contribution, for your blessings at any and all levels. With deep gratitude, deep respect, lots of love and humble heart. We thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for holding the space, for listening, and for sharing. Very grateful for your presence, and we'll meet next Thursday. And there is a service session that's being taken care by the Triangles Blessing team, where we just do prayers and sharing of blessings as a selfless act. So all those who have time, who are interested, you can just join at least for some time and be a part of it. Very grateful. Namaste to all of you. Thank you.